I've been looking into India's foreign relations and how India engages with the countries around the world. And then I wrote an article about it, so I'm going to read it. After the war between Israel and Hamas started, India expressed support for Israel. The reason is that Israel is an old friend and a close friend of India, and there are many Indians living and working in Israel. But then India has sent aid to Palestine since the war. India sent 6.5 tons of medical aid and 32 tons of other humanitarian aid through El Arish Airport in Egypt. Something interesting here is the relationship between Palestine and India. In 2018, Palestine awarded the Grand Collar of the State of Palestine to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. India provided between 2.5 and 5 million USD annually to Palestine through UNRWA. The total of about 10 Islamic countries have given the highest award to Narendra Modi. This includes Saudi Arabia with the award Order of King Abdulaziz Al Saud, which is the highest award for non-Muslims. India also has a good relations with Afghanistan, and the country depends on India for humanitarian aid. India has sent 47,500 metric tons of wheat to Afghanistan after the Taliban took over the country. The dam called Afghan-India Friendship Dam in Herat, Afghanistan, is an Indian construction. It is used for irrigation and also to generate hydroelectricity. India is also a close friend of Iran. Chabahar Port in Iran is an Indian development or jointly developed with Iran. Recently, India made a long-term agreement with Iran to continue the development and also the operations of Chabahar Port. When COVID hit, India made its own vaccine to save its 1.4 billion people. The world was amazed to see India implementing one of the largest vaccination programs in the world and successfully curbing the spread of COVID in a country with the largest population in the world. At the same time, India sent 235 million vaccines to 98 countries as humanitarian aid. World leaders at the UN General Assembly have thanked India for this. When the war between Russia and Ukraine started, India was able to discuss with the leaders of both countries to cease fire and provide a safe passage for its people to get out of Ukraine. India rescued its people from Ukraine by using several special planes. But India not only saved its own people, the people of Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Nepal who asked for help were also rescued by India from Ukraine. This was possible because of India's good relations with Ukraine and Russia. Russia is actually an old and very close friend of India, and we know that India is a close friend of the US as well. So looking at all this, I think India's foreign policy is to have good relationship and support all as far as possible. But India benefits in terms of geopolitics and its people gain in terms of economy. I think India will only seriously oppose the country if there is no choice. And until then, India wants to be a good friend for the greater good of all. It's unfortunate that the closest neighbors of India are not fully taking advantage of good relationship and trade with India given the size of market India offers.